guys. So we had to run, and Garrett was trying to get us.
Ooh. Whoa. What are you?
This is Caleb.
And I found 2 shirts that I like. So Miss Laura has set up a store this morning. What kind of a store do you have?
It has just money, and this is a check mark, and you put it in this.
So your store just has money?
Yeah.
Can I buy anything at your store?
Yeah.
Did you do your makeup this morning?
Look. Yep.
Looks nice. All right, well my little baby would like this little lammy. Aww.
That's fine with me.
So how much money is it?
This much.
Okay, let's see what that is. Oh, that's a penny. Awesome. Okay, here you go. Here's your penny.
I'm going to Lydia's house.
Today, it's gonna be fun. Good morning. I have been thinking a lot this morning about vlogging. When Jeremy and I were in San Diego, it was so easy to film. We were doing so many new and interesting and exciting things. And what we've both realized is since we've been home, we're both kind of feeling out of the groove with filming. We're not doing anything new or interesting or exciting here. And so we kind of feel like we don't have anything worth sharing. And we were just discussing that feeling because we never wanted, like we didn't create our vlog to share like the biggest, most exciting things we ever do. Like we started it to share our daily life and our daily memories and like the good stuff that happens every day. I guess I feel like our life is not interesting enough when we're just home, which is ridiculous because we've filmed for 3 years just our daily life at home. But then when we go on this big adventure, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, our regular life is lame. Our regular life isn't boring, it's just kind of routine. You know, we've got basketball, we've got gymnastics. So the moral of the story is, Jeremy and I were talking last night and we just decided to focus again on why we have this vlog. What is the purpose behind it? And really there's a couple reasons. One of them is that we want to preserve and remember our family memories. And the other one is we want to see and look for the good in each day and remind all of us of the beauty that's in daily family life. It is cold and rainy today, so I'm grateful that we have gymnastics to get us out of the house and get the kids to get some energy out. She's cheering. She really wants to get out there and just play with them. Okay guys, I am a little embarrassed because I've been struggling since we got home from our trip. I have not gotten back into a good grocery shopping, meal planning groove, and I just need to, and I haven't. And so today we are out of food once again, but we are headed out to eat at McAllister's Deli. They have a 99-cent kids meal option that's actually pretty good, so that's why we're here. And
I forgot her clothes.
Jeremy forgot her clothes.
So we're gonna just keep her in pajamas all day.
It's warmer, it's warmer. We're also back in the car because we already went in once and we all struggled to behave appropriately for a restaurant. So we came out, had a little chat about how we behave, and we're gonna go in and do it again.
They were looking at the funny mirror.
Who wants to go try again at the restaurant?
Let's bring the tone down a little quieter and respectfuler.
Who wants to go back in?
Me.
Oh, I would like to, Mother. So just after we walked into the restaurant, Ashley and Elizabeth came in at the same time. Elizabeth! Hey! I don't think Nene has had a pickle before. You want to try it? She loves it.
She does, she likes it. All right, so help me out with getting back on track with meal planning, and in the comments let me know what's one of your favorite dinners, and bonus points if it's easy or if I can use my crock pot with it, because that's more likely to get actually cooked.
We thought we would head to Petco. Janae likes nothing more than seeing pets. Ah! And as a side note, it was 61 degrees this morning at 7 something when I took the trash out, and it's a lot colder. Do you see it back here in the corner? Uh-oh, they're sneaking around.
I want a mouse. It's only $4. I'd be willing to pay for a mouse.
And everything that goes with it.
You'd have to take care of it. But how much is the cage?
And if you get it out of the cage and it runs away in my house.
What do you see? Yeah, you see the little animals, huh?
Those are mice. Do you like the mice? So this one is the chameleon. And this one is the iguana.
I love goldfish. I like the green ones because they stand out.
You like the green ones?
They don't get food.
They don't have food?
Yeah.
No, they feed them.
That is a pet I don't ever want.
It's a snake.
It's a snake.
Oh, bearded dragon. Here's the bearded dragon. Oh,
Mom, are you picking up Isaac? And
I can't see.
I can pick him up. See it?
It doesn't look like.
Look, they have little crickets in there. They're gonna eat them.
Is that what bearded dragons eat?
I wouldn't think they just happened to put those in there with them. Hello. How are you doing today? We're doing all right. So apparently a new cat was just brought into Petco.
I made an Olympic torch. So it's 20 inches tall and it's not breakable. It's made out of like plastic kind of. To keep it going, it's kind of electric.
So we're getting to play with some of our really good friends today. And I was going to video the kids running up to the door and I didn't get out the camera fast enough. They are already inside playing with their friends. They haven't seen them since we came home from San Diego and they're really excited. And Janae's gonna be happy here too. There's a doggy, there's Henna. Hi Henna. Hi Henna. Hi. So Henna is the nicest dog in the world. Oh, so nice. Dog, woof woof. Hi dog. Whoa, be careful with that thing. What are you?
Gecko. See, we're not allowed to play until she's going to bed.
Hi bunny.
That's a bunny. Hi.
Ooh, is this your makeup? That's quite the costume. What are you guys playing?
House where there was a really bad storm.
Oh dear.
With bad guys and stuff.
A storm with bad guys?
So we had to run. And Garrett was trying to get us.
Ooh, did you guys get away?
Yeah.
Lacey, where are you guys headed?
To the woods. And we brought water bottles and an extra water bottle. So.
And walkie-talkies?
Uh-huh. Hello, Michael. This is Caleb.
So the kids are going in the backyard to play, but they're packing up like they're gonna be gone for a week. I think the packing up is part of the fun. There they are, headed off.
So we did a freezer meal tonight. It's been a while since we did that. We put sesame chicken in the crock pot, had some rice. And when I mix it up, when I'm doing it for the kids, I just stick it in big bowls and mix it all up at once so I don't have to do it individually for each of the kids.
I'm trying to clean up after dinner and load the dishwasher, and I have a little helper here who's being a little too helpful. She keeps pulling all of the utensils out. Luckily she's not eating them. Those are supposed to go in here, little Missy, see? There we go. Yeah, what is this? Oh no. Looks like I'm going to need to find something to occupy Janae before I finish the dishes. He's so cute though.
Okay. All right. So that was Kendra. I'm gonna be meeting them for lunch. This morning though, I've really been thinking a lot about my life and the decisions I've made in the last couple of years. And I'm wanting to make some changes. Specifically, I've been thinking about my own willingness to submit to God's will. Like I think when I think of Jesus Christ in the scriptures, that may have been one of the most important and significant things that we can learn if we're wanting to be like him, is to submit to the will of the Father. I I think that's maybe one of the most important lessons to learn from the scriptures, is that we need to do God's will above our own needs or desires or selfish ambitions. And I was just thinking, like, with all the time that I put into my businesses, 10 to 20 hours a day, sometimes I'm not even willing to give a sincere prayer to God. And that's heartbreaking and embarrassing and needs to change. And what if I was willing to give an hour a day to really thinking and praying and meditating and pondering, like, God, what do you want me to do today? And then being willing and have the courage to do those things. I really want to make that change. And I think even more is I don't want to just make that change for a day or a week, but really make that change in my heart so that it can last forever. So there's been times in my life when I was more focused on that and felt that power and the blessings that come from that. But life gets busy and I get distracted and I fall back into more selfish patterns. A question I often ask myself is, when's the last time I really thought I got inspiration from God? And I think another good question is, when's the last time I really sought for that and wanted it? And I know from times in past that when I actually am looking for that from God and I'm following direction and inspiration, I'm so much happier and I'm doing so much more good in the world. I need help in being a better father, a better husband, better in my business, better in my church setting and in my community. Side note, I was supposed to pick up clothes for Janae and bring them here, and I forgot because I was thinking about this. But why would I think that I can do those things better by myself? Because I've seen in my life over and over and over again that if I have God's help and I'm willing to reach out and follow inspiration, it all goes better. So I want to make another attempt, another try, a do-over, which is what's great about the gospel, is it's all about this opportunity to keep trying again and to get help from God. That by grace we can be clean and be better and have another chance to do the things that we've been asked to do and to be what we're meant to be. So I'd love to hear in the comments what it is you're working on right now. What's something you're wanting to improve on and change in your life? Let me know in the comments. So Kendra went to the store today for, I think it was 20 minutes, 15 maybe?
It was pretty short, and I found 2 shirts that I like.
They are cute.
This one.
I like it.
And then there's this one, which I rarely wear yellow. So that was really exciting to me.
And the sleeves are fun.
Sale going on. So I, if you don't know, absolutely hate shopping. And one of the big problems is that I only shop when I absolutely have to buy something. And so one of my goals was to just try casually shopping.
When you didn't have to.
Yeah.
Good night, J-House out. Backwards day and forward day!
Hidden drawer up
You
here.
wouldn't even know it was there.